Hey folks, it's Steve, and it's been raining quite a bit here in SoCal, but today, I don't know, it's about 1:30 and it's starting to look okay out there. So I think I'm going to take you on a little ride on the old Black 48 and show you a little bit of California and what we have in store. I'm going to try and explore a bunch of great spots over this coming year and show you all the places that you can visit during the summer. So let's start by taking a look at that weather. Not too bad. Trees are blowing a little bit. Wind's not too bad. So let's see what we got. This is the old Black 48. I'm going to fire it up here real soon and we'll get on it. Oh yeah! Love that sound, baby! Ready to get out of town, but this is just one of those things that you have to deal with in California. In order to get out of town, you got to sit in a little bit of traffic. So we're cruising here a little bit. We're still not quite on the main drag that we want to be, but we're getting close. All right, we're getting closer, and if you look off to the left, you'll see a real faint outline of Catalina Island, and the main city there is Avalon. It's kind of small, and everybody uses golf carts to get around. It's also the island where Wrigley, the bubblegum magnate, I should say, has a big chunk of property out there. Do you see it coming up? I see it. There's the old Ferrari. It's a super old Ferrari. Now we're getting on the main section of the road, and a lot of people like to travel up and down this boulevard and go look at, actually there's 3 of them there, go look at the ocean and some of the things that we're going to look at. And they also like to do this section of the lower curve, which I'll show you on the map in this video. But that lower portion goes back and forth, back and forth. It's kind of like the famous road in San Francisco. Just off to the right here is a little horse training field, so you can ride horses and learn to do the jumps and all that kind of stuff. The Equestrian Center, I think it's called. And if you look off to the left, there's our Ferrari, so I'm going to go join them here. I'd love to race them, but he's giving me the go-ahead. Man, there's a little bit of gravel and dirt. My back tire just kind of spun out a little bit. Excellent, folks. Excellent. Here we are. We're just outside, well, we're actually inside Palos Verdes. And this is called the San Ramone Reserve. And if you can see it there, what you're looking at is Catalina Island. And right down there is a beautiful golf course. And you may know that golf course because that's the Trump International Golf Course on the Palos Verdes Peninsula. And you can do a little surfing out over there, but down there is the whole Trump golf course. And what's really nice about that golf course is when you go to the clubhouse, which is over there, you will be able to park for free and then walk along the trails on the edge of the ocean and down to the ocean, down to the cliff sides. So it's really gorgeous. And then out over there is Catalina Island, and we can actually see it today. They do a lot of very cool paddle races to Catalina Island. They do paddle board, not the stand-up kind, but the lay down. And Catalina Island, they do these really cool paddleboard races. They do them out of San Pedro, Long Beach and Redondo Beach, these type of things. But people will lay down and they will literally paddle all the way over there, which I think is 27 miles round trip, or 27 miles out. I forget how far exactly, but it's a long way. But they go that whole distance and they come all the way back, and they do it in like 3-4 hours. And it's shark infested and all that good stuff. So it's quite the challenge. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, just never really got around to it. But that being said, Catalina Island, you can go over there on jet ski, you can go by boat. It's a really fun place. The entire island, there are a few vehicles on it, but mostly everybody just has golf carts. So they ride on golf carts and cruise around the island. A couple little party coves there. You can surf or scuba dive over there. I don't know how clear the water is. It's a little cold, it's a little rough. So it's not the best scuba diving in the world. But definitely see Catalina, golf course, all the little cliffs. This is kind of known for the localism and surfers being kind of really territorial. So if you do decide to go out and surf there, be ready to get into a little physical altercation. And that's kind of still goes on, but not quite as bad as it used to. But it's a great place to surf, kind of nobody out there, and a lot of fun. So this is kind of the view. You could take this trail right down. There's a little trail down there. You can take it on down and walk all around. But that's it. Isn't it gorgeous? We'll go up a little bit further around this turn here. And when we get up around the turn, there is a whale preserve. And that whale preserve, it come around March. You can watch all the whales come around the point for mating. Very cool. Well, there they are, our 3 Ferrari friends, out looking at the ocean like we just were. And I told you I'd show you on the map that little bend. Here it is. You can see how it travels back and forth and back and forth. The whole road is kind of winding. you can see we're coming down the hill, and this is what we were looking at earlier. A little bit of the golf course and Terranea and all those good places. Had a few little mudslides because we've had some serious rain. The Pineapple Express has come through. Dropped a bunch of rain here in Southern California. When I heard about the Pineapple Express, I was thinking it was based on that Seth Rogen. What's his name? This little section of road is really cool, and it's a lot of fun if you got a car, because it goes up and down and up and down, and it gives you a little belly twister, belly flop. It's a little messed up right now because of all the rain and landslides and stuff.
side. As you can see the ocean off to the left. This is a great little place. If you're looking to take a date that's in all those cafes and stuff, they got tea and coffee. You can sit outside and look at the ocean. It's beautiful. Pulling into the interpretive center, and we'll take a look at where you can see the whale migration. It's very cool. So this is the interpretive center. We were way back there and way up there. So this is a great place, especially on and this is a great place to come, especially if you got kids. And you know, we made that whole trip around. You see a little sailboat way over there. But when you come here in March, then you can sit out here on the point and you can watch for whales, and you'll see them jumping out of the water and blowing their little blowhole. And right here is kind of the perfect spot. So they have this little amphitheater type seating, but you come out here and just hang out for the day, bring some picnic food, a little bit of wine, and if you do that thing, I gave up drinking like 10 years ago, so kind of out of it. You can see, I'll try to get close here. It's kind of muddy, but I'll try to get close and show you a little bit, because we've been having some landslides out here. So hopefully I won't slide off the mountain. But that's what it looks like up close. It's gorgeous. Kind of rocky, but it's fun down there from time to time, and especially just to watch. But literally where those boats are, even a little bit closer, like maybe halfway between where we are in the boats, the whales will swim right through there, and they'll do their little blowhole magic, and sometimes they'll flip their tail out of the water. So it's very, very cool. So again, Catalina Island over there. Here we got a little pelican going by. They like to float around. But if you look way out there, so this whole area is called the Santa Monica Bay. We're at the southern tip of it at Palos Verdes. All right, so we're at Palos Verdes, and way over there, what looks like an island, it's not. It's actually the northern part of the California Santa Monica Bay. And what is out there on the tip is Malibu. And as you come down here, this all like 27 miles of coastline is Malibu, and then it turns into Santa Monica. On a clear day, and if we were just on the other side of this point, we'd be able to see the pier and the Ferris wheel and all that kind of stuff. So it's really quite amazing. I live in the middle of that in Torrance, Redondo Beach area. And so what we see there is when you're at night, you'll see all the lights from up in Malibu and down to Santa Monica, and then all down to Palos Verdes. And it's really gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous place to see all that. So over here, hopefully I'm not spinning you around too much, but over here you've got pole 116 and 115. If we look out over there, we'll see the lighthouse. It's kind of a historic lighthouse. And you can see where the recent mudslides up top there, you still got a little grass. You can see where it slid off. But yeah, this is a part of the California coast. I know some people know about it, but it's rather localized, which is kind of nice. Everybody hears about Santa Monica and Venice, and they hear a lot about Beverly Hills and San Francisco and Berkeley and stuff like that. And it's very busy there. Very, very busy. It's kind of fun, but it's very busy and not a lot of kind of places to relax without all the fanfare of paying parking and paying all this kind of stuff. So this is kind of more local, nice, quiet. I do a lot of thinking when I come out here. Whenever I kind of get a little depressed or get a little down, I go back to the Hermosa Beach Pier and I stand on the end of it. It was one of the first places I came with my former wife, and just realized that I had reached the end of the world. You know, back in the day, this was it. This was the end. You know, as far west as you could go. And here I am, a little Midwest boy. I made it all the way out here and get to see this beautiful ocean. So this is what I like to look at and reflect upon my life. And there's no better way to do that than on a Harley Davidson. You can see all kinds of people. The little trail goes walking around. Got the turtle out. Yeah. How old is he?
He's 9.
Wow.
Nomad.
Gorgeous. Is that a desert tortoise?
Yeah, from West Africa.
Oh, okay.
Nomad, where you going?
Yeah, so you can see, you can kind of. I guess I didn't clap, huh? Yeah, you'll see people coming for their. All right, well, you can see the Trader Joe's right back there. It's February, so these little gummies right here, oh my gosh, they are so good. They are so good. I eat a whole bag at a time. I just love them. And I went in and the one lady said, "Oh, you look real tough holding those. Real tough holding all that candy." I got like 4 bags of these, plus some other candy. She's like, "Ah." So I got to stuff my saddlebag with all these candies. So good. All right. Well, my neighbor, you probably hear him revving his engine in the background. He's been working on this project car for a very long time. But we got back safe. We stopped at Trader Joe's and we picked up some of the X and O's gummy treats for Valentine's Day. They're delicious, absolutely delicious. And so I hope you enjoyed the little adventure. I hope to do a whole bunch more of these and get your feedback on what you like and what you don't. We took this trip. We went from Torrance just down the road to Palos Verdes, through Ranchos, Palos Verdes. We saw the interpretive center where we can see the whales. We checked out Trump's golf course a little bit from the bird's eye view, and we also saw Catalina Island and the Santa Monica Bay. We saw Palos Verdes portion of that, and we looked off into the distance and we were able to see Malibu and Santa Monica. So we'll be traveling up and down the coast, and I hope that you join us for a few more adventures. We'll take you out to some other cool places like Temecula and the desert, Joshua Tree, and all those great places. So we got a lot of really cool places to explore in California. It's a very big state, and we'll see you on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, loud pipes and lots of fun, baby.